Hello everyone, my name is DustInLint and welcome back to Slay the Spire. It's been a while. It's been a very long while. Lots of changes, one of which is in the beta branch, unlocking the new character, the Defect. Very exciting stuff. I've done one run with the Defect and I've had a lot of fun with it. I think I'm going to start off this episode by playing as it again. I shouldn't assign gender to a robot wizard. Hello again. Choose. Obtain a random boss relic. Use all gold. Transform 2 cards. You know what? We'll lose all gold, transform 2 cards, and we would like to transform Zap, I think. I know upgrade Zap is not bad, but early game it is quite terrible. And we got 2 gold cards, Reboot and Amplify. This turn, your next power is played twice. We don't have any powers yet, but that's pretty darn cool. Risk, reward. Alright, so I think we want a good mix between campfires to upgrade our cards and elites so we get more relics to ensure a better future for us. So which way do we want to go? So 1 campfire so far, going either of those paths. 2. Looks like as if 2 campfires is maybe the best we're gonna get. So then it's just a matter of where are we gonna find elites. I think we have to hit this campfire no matter what, so it's just a matter of how we want to go about that. Let's take this path. Good mix between combat and you're gonna hit for 11 on your first turn there, eh? Alright, end our turn. Shuffle all your cards into your draw pile and draw the next 5 cards. You know what? Sure, we'll do that. We get another strike and a... I don't like the fact that you're going to be getting a bunch of block. That's only going to be... Oh, you know what? I say only 16 damage, but 16 damage is actually quite useful here. So now we only need 2 strikes, and we have 1, as opposed to having to wait before. I think they've added a bunch of art since I played. Aggregate. Gain energy for every 6 cards in your draw pile. Early on, this is not good, but later on it could be. Remove all block from an enemy, deal 8 damage. I actually am quite a big fan of Melter. Channel 1 random orb. I think I'll take Melter. It's such a useful card. You know what? Receive a random relic. Whenever you play power, a random card in your hand costs 0 for the turn. We're starting to see if we get more power cards. That maybe that's a synergy we would like to take a look at. Easiest first turn. Now we only have to deal 20 damage, which I think is literally impossible for us to do at this current juncture, but actually, you know what? No. Because then we do that. Shuffle everything and get 1. We did not get a single strike, and that makes me a very sad person because we're gonna take 4 damage from that plus 1, so 5 damage. That That is quite sad. But we were going to take damage no matter what. No powers. Impulse. Use the passive effect of all your channeled orbs. Exhaust. Gain 8 block energy is conserved for next turn. Oh, I kind of like that. Gain 3 block. Return a random card from your discard pile to your hand. I like conserve battery. That sounds amazing. And okay, what? Regret. Well, we have a way of knocking regret out of here. So I think that's important to note. So I think we reboot. Could... man, the fact that regret showed up that often there kind of makes me a little sad. It makes me kind of happy. It makes me kind of sad. Yes, it landed exactly how I wanted. Still took 3 damage, but that's not the end of the world. Deal 6 damage. I'd rather not take more damage if possible, so we'll just go for a melter there. Take no damage this turn. We can't quite kill you. So instead, I'll just choose to not take damage from you at least. Can't do anything about regret at the moment. Wow, we really need a shop sooner rather than later. Claw, deal 3 damage. All claw cards deal 2 additional damage this combat. Ooh, that's interesting. And then when you play a power, channel 1 lightning. Does that apply to itself right away? Otherwise, it doesn't do a whole lot of us right away, but I do like the idea of going for a power synergy, since that we have a lot of things that incentivize that. And in fact, boom, boom. It only applied once, but I'm glad that it did anyways. Defend. Melter. That's 16 damage if I... Sure. Naturally, just so I don't take any more unnecessary damage. Okay, oh, still don't have the art for that. Double energy. 2 times, exclamation mark, question mark, double your energy, then exhaust. At the start of your turn, use the passive ability of your next orb. We don't have a whole lot of orbs yet, so unfortunately that doesn't help us a whole lot. A double energy is nice early on though. We probably could use the heal, but at the same time, next 2 power cards are played twice. Maybe if we had more power cards, I would like that, but ooh, a 0 costs double energy though. Innate. So we would just have that no matter what. 0 cost dual cast though is mighty tempting. I think we have to go for double energy that costs 0. That's just 6 energy early on a turn that we get that, assuming we haven't used conserve battery prior. Oh, and we have a chance to... We don't have enough money. Oh, that's real. That's real sad. I also really like genetic algorithm, but unfortunately we can't afford it. It's like, I want to get capacitor, but I think we need ball lightning here, just because we don't have a way of generating orbs consistently. Yeah, that's real sad that we can't get rid of regret quite yet. So one campfire. We go over here. We still don't have them. Oh, that's so sad. Okay, so it's either here. Actually, you know what? I like the look of this path because elite, for one thing, campfire, shop to potentially get rid of the curse, and then another elite if we're feeling rather sassy and frassy. Defend and conserve battery. Let's go. Okay. We have some sentries here. Not a particularly huge fan of those guys, but that's fine. Also, the fact that we had regret in our hand turn 1. Also, pretty bad. Thank you. I think I'll go for you, seeing as how you're going to be actually attacking me this turn. Or next turn, I should say. Like, we could conserve battery and not use up energy this turn, but I think the better play here is double energy. Conserve energy. Strike. Reboot. Every single freaking time. That. Since how we're conserving energy, I might just use an energy potion because this fight's looking kind of scary otherwise. Didn't take any extra damage this turn, so that's always nice. We still haven't drawn our freaking ball lightning. Ugh, that makes me quite upset. And the fact that I don't really have a lot of good options this turn, because I don't want to use dual cast, because if it doesn't hit what I want, but whatever. It's a better chance at hitting the one guy that I wanted to hit. Still didn't hit him. Would have it, might have, or could it have hit him had I not? Wow, this turn also really sucks. You know what? Hit you. Conserve energy. And oh. And we will just end our turn. Must have pressed the wrong button. Okay. Now who do I go for? I think we go for you next. We're gonna take 2, 3, 5 damage this turn. I'm not a huge fan of that. Man, this fight is a rough one for us. Definitely need some, like, more and better things going on for us right now. Like, I feel as though our deck just doesn't have the offensive capabilities that we need right now. Like, we just need a little bit of something extra to get us going here. There we go. Okay, finally finished the combat. Unceasing Top could be good for us. Hello world. That is the start of our power. What's the word I'm looking for? Use. Yeah, I think it has to be Hello World. So we either do combat then rest, or rest than combat. You restore 22 HP, so that's 60, 71 HP. But I want to upgrade a card too. Like, that would be good to have. And then, Amplify would also be really nice as well. There's a lot of cards here that would be really nice to have upgraded. Like, Reboot would also be amazing to have. What's our roadmap looking like ahead? Combat. Shop. We're not even gonna have enough money to get rid of Regret on our next shop, are we? We're not. And that makes me furious for one thing, but yeah, we'll upgrade Reboot. Reboot is just such a good card. Wow, there's 3 of you? There's really 3 of you. And you're all attacking? There may be some Regurts having had here. Skill cast. Cool. One less bit of damage to worry about. And Melter you, I suppose. So we're still going to take 7 damage this turn. Ugh. I don't think this is the right turn for double energy, strangely enough. Although we do have unceaseless top, so we could sort of go... You know what, just... Reboot. Cool. Could just conserve energy, but I could also do like amplify. But I really should just kill it. I can get away with a bit of a cheeky play here. And yeah, it kind of worked out. Still took 3 damage. Go for the eyes. Deal 3 damage if the enemy intends to attack. Apply 1 week. Of course, the one turn he doesn't. Deal 15 damage. Oh, yes. Deal 3 damage. I like go for the eyes, but I think we go for capacitor. Just because we do have a... everything's so expensive. I don't think we buy anything this time. And we'll save it for a later date. Yeah. Okay. So... not my favorite guy to be dealing with early on, but it's too early for a reboot with 1 energy. So you're gonna be dealing a little bit of damage. We'll just do that. Double energy. But we can't activate Ceaseless Top because of regret. Oh. Damn you, regret. Okay, I'm regretting ever... But it gave us Mummified Hand, which was real nice. Nice damage. Is it for skills and powers. No, just skills. So we can get away with being like, hey, hello world. And then that, and then just end our turn. $15 damage, eh? So we have to block no matter what. Otherwise, we're just super dead. I think we do like playing Storm. It gives us dual cast for free. Sure. Oh, that's a skill. I'm gonna have to. Okay, so 21 damage. I'm gonna have 3 HP. Oh yeah. Oh, this is not looking great. 4 damage for 1. We have to kill you this turn. So that's 6, 12, 16 damage. I do have the means of killing you, so I think I should just do that. Or if you do not play any attacks during this turn, gain an extra energy. You know what? That's very viable for us right now. Unfortunately, deal 7 damage, draw 3 cards. Discard all cards drawn this way, and do not cause 0. You only have 2 cards that don't cause 0. Potential enemy stronger. I think Sweeping Beam might be better for us. Like, I understand. Oh my god, we're only gonna have 25 HP going into our first boss fight here. Definitely not scared. Although it is the Hexago, so it will be slightly weaker, if I remember correctly. Show me, not what I was looking for, but, that and that. Still gonna hurt like a lot. 3 times 6, that's 25. 28 damage. Okay. Double energy for one thing. And we defend for sure. Hello world. Strike. Couple. Storm. Amplify. Capacity. Lightning. Dual cast. Defend. Strike. That was a. Oh, right. That's fine though. That's only taking 2 damage that turn. I'm pretty stoked about that. So start off with a bit of a weaken, and then insert battery. Do I want to use all my energy this turn? I think I'll do that. Save 1 energy for next turn. Bull-headed. Channel 1 Frost. Draw 1 card. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do Unceaseless Top this turn, so that might be a not terrible option for us. Not blocking it all, eh? Then just defend? I would like more ball lightning, but unfortunately I would also like to not die this combat, so oh right, regret kind of hurt a lot there. You're only dealing 6 damage. Okay. We'll follow up with a Cold Snap. You know what? Maybe in an invoke. There we go. So no extra damage this turn. Man. Cold snap. Cold snap. Strike. End our turn. We're getting 8 block per turn right now. Nothing wrong with that. Defend and strike. There's going to be 4 damage we definitely can't do anything about, and then we're getting 13. So total of 5 damage we can't do anything about. Yeah, 5 damage we can't do anything about. Laser beam. Sweeping beam. Could just conserve energy for next turn, which I don't think is a bad idea. You know, in fact, let's do that. Oh, that's 30 damage. That's 30 damage. I think I can just barely not die. 24, 30. Yeah, I'll have 4 HP. Oh wait. No, I miscounted. But still, it's fine. Axe kick. Ball lightning. Defend. Cast. Enter. We only need to deal 24 damage. Easier said than done. Or we just need to survive this turn. Because you're dealing 14... Oh, okay, wait. So that's 2, 4, 6. I'd still feel better about maybe going for... okay, wait. So that's 8. 8. So you're only dealing... 6 damage? I can live with 6 damage. I'll go harder. And actually not even 6 damage because doing that. And yeah, actually, no, that I meant to do that. I knew you would win there. Channel 1 lightning, 1 frost, 1 dark. Very tempting. Recursion. Evoke your next orb. Channel the orb that was just evoked. Interesting card as well. Draw 1 additional card at the start of each turn. Machine learning seems more worthwhile. Plus it adds to our power synergy, so yes, please. Taking 3 curses, 3 relics. Draw 2 additional cards each turn. Start each combat confused. Or at the start of your turn, no longer discard your hand. Draw 1 less card each turn. So instead of 5 we draw 4. And I am not a fan of any of these options. So we don't really benefit from Snecko Eye. Already all of our cards are really cheap. You know what? You dares not try does not win. So injury, pain, doubt. I would classify those as not great, but we do get Regal Pillow, Letter Opener, which is pretty nice, and then Tori, which can be amazing for us defensively. Okay. That was a weird one. So I think we need to hit a shop. So just a matter of best way of doing that. I think going along here is probably our best bet. So that means either that or that. So it's basically the same either way, so I'll just choose the middleest path. That's not proper English. Machine learning. It's ball lightning free. Great, we have pain in our hand. So yeah, honestly, that was just unnecessary damage there. Doubt. At the end of your turn, gain 1 week. Amplify. Hello world. Makes. And like, I could get an extra energy for next turn if I don't play this. Which is actually very tempting. Then it feels like a waste. Whatever. 1 extra energy could be huge. So we definitely want Storm. We'll strike ya. We'll throw in a caster. Hit the one I needed it to hit. Thank you. Melter? Kind of like the idea of reboot here instead. And yeah, so ball lightning and a strike. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Dude, we are weak for days. So like, that's pretty bad. Double energy. Do I even benefit from double energy? Because 9 block means he only deals 1 damage no matter what. And so we don't even need double energy this turn. Or, you know, I could just take no damage and deal 5 to him. Yeah, I think that's the smarter way of doing things. And that. Block for the number of cards in your discard. It's also pretty good. But we also just win by playing that. Man, none of those cards are like yelling out to me to take them, so I think, although skim might not be bad, you can never, or you should never pass up a card draw. Offer 85 gold. Sure. 1 extra energy at the start of combat, that's fine with me. That means playing Storm is a good idea. It means we can use Sweeping Beam. And we Capacitor. Oh, the genius. Get rid of that freaking block. And then Ball Lightning. And you are dead. Thank you, Melter, for making that fight so much easier than it normally is. Skin Plus. Conserve Battery. Tempting. Deal 10 damage to all enemies. Channel 1 dark. Doom and gloom, please. I think we start off with this, just so we have a few more options. Amplify. Storm. All lightning. Strike. Skin. And we don't have to block, so we won't, so we don't take more damage than we need to. 8 damage. 8 damage. Oh, right, this is Snecko-Eye, so I kind of hate that. Sweeping Beam. Is this a free defend? And then I guess we do Hello World. And that. Okay, cool. Not a bad turn. We'll start off with a free double energy because I think if we were going to, this is the turn to do that. We will skim first. I regretting doing this now. Capacitor. Okay. Followed by a Doom and Gloom? Followed by a Doom and Gloom. Followed by a dual cast. And we are through that combat. Oh, thank goodness. Reinforced body gain block X times. That's very tempting. Could save our butt occasionally. We have to remove cards. It's a matter of what we want to remove, though, which I think it has to be either pain or regret right now. And right now, regret's been the biggest pain in my butt. And I afford anything else. I could get Capacitor. Could get Leap. Do either of those seem particularly important to get? Like, we already have one Capacitor. I don't think we need 2 Capacitors. That will take. Okay, proceed. Elite. And it's a very annoying elite. Ooh, okay. Start with a double energy. We have 8 energy for this turn. We could just do a massive block, but I don't think that's the right play here. We will amplify. Hello World. Oh, I see the issue here. It's, can't really. Okay. Genius plays. More block than we could ever need. Conserve energy. Not the right turn to be playing Reboot. Not the right turn to be playing Reboot. We have 5 energy going into this turn. Hologram. Gain 3 block. Return a random card from your discard into your hand. I think I'd rather have. Let's see what we get with the skim first. We have some good options here. One of which is Sweeping Beam. Then we Storm. Then we Capacitor. Then we Strike. That. And I We don't have any block this turn. That doesn't seem great at all. Okay. Okay, so you're gonna try and do the thing that I really hate, so I should probably try and deal with you sooner rather than later. What do you make free? Cold Snap? Fuel Cold Snap. Impulse. Impulse? Impulse. Followed by a defend. This next turn is going to suck. But we're also going to... Oh, of course we get double stack on this turn of all turns. Okay. So, I think we get out another capacitor. It hit one of our defends. I'm a big fan of that. So we defend. We defend. And then we stack for 2 block and 5 damage on all enemies. Okay. Still hurt quite a bit. Rebound. Deal 6 damage. Place the next card you play this turn on top of your draw pile. That's a weird one. Especially seeing as how we don't really have a whole lot of good damage output here. I think we will just kick you, followed by a dual cast. Let's reboot here. Sweeping Beam. I like the look of that. Sweeping Beam kills 2 enemies. Lightning. Followed by a... I guess Reinforced Body. Only taking 1 damage. So this fight could have gone a lot better. Like a whole heck of a lot better. But we do start with 5 plated armor each combat now, which I do appreciate that. I think we take auto shields because that could be huge for us occasionally. We go this way. We don't get any more elite fights, which I'm kind of sad about, but also not sad about because elites in combat have been kicking my butt. You have 0 blocking, 15 block. Okay, okay. Deal 14 damage to all enemies. Channel 1 dark. Okay, okay. Gain 2 orb slots. Very tempting. Especially with like an amplify capacitor. Reinforced body. That's 9 block X times. World, it becomes innate. Machine learning becomes innate. A lot of these just become innate, which I'm not a particularly huge fan of. I think if we had to choose one to make it... Actually, you know what? This is a good time to just rest because we really need the HP. Especially for combat going forward. Then I think we just do auto shields. can save reboot for later. Dealing 4 damage. What if I just hit you twice? Yeah, that's exactly how I want that to play out. That and defend and end our turn. So I kind of forgot about our plated armor a little bit. 15 damage? I would like to draw 3 cards first. Double energy this turn? But we can't get rid of doubt, so we can't enable some things we would like to enable. But you know what? I think it's still the right turn to be playing it. And then we start popping off with Hello World. Defend. Capacitor. Recapacitor. Defend. Not taking any additional damage this turn. Get to keep our full thing. Wow. Nope. Like, no damage? What is this hot garbage? Strike. Reinforced body. Oh, why does our deck just not seem to have any oomph whatsoever? Was it something I did? It feels as though it's something I did that caused this lack of energy. 27 damage. Are you actually fudging with me right now, though? Boom and gloom, and then we're going to get rid of all of these dazes here. Thank you for not having the worst turn for that to show up. Dealing 19 damage. I don't do something about that. Oh, Auto Shields means nothing this turn. So I think instead we dual cast. And that got us the win because I am a smart person. Double your energy. Okay, well, I think we should take Claw. As good as double energy is. Because we need more damage. Even if it is only a 0 cost 3 damage. 1, and that's every 3 turns gain an extra energy. Sure, that's fine. Oh, 7, 14, 21 damage, unless we can block 21 damage, which I don't think we are capable of, so I'm throwing out a auto shields here. Wait, did that already apply? Because if it did, then I would also like to throw a defend on. Is this really the time to be testing things out, though? Sure. Okay, you know what? Now I know how auto shields work, and I'm a big fan of it. Because as long as you play it first before other defense, it's just... Well, I shouldn't say free, but it's 11 damage. Or 11 block. It's a decent amount of 11 block. I think this is a reboot turn for sure. Serve energy. Why do you hit her so hard all the freaking time? Why though? Okay, so Storm has to come out here. Makes a strike free. Sure. Doom Gloom. I'm not opposed to it. Especially for this turn. Claw. I guess machine learning. Capacitor. Capacitor. And then, oh wow, we're gonna take a lot of damage this turn. Yeah, we took a lot of damage that turn. Why do you do this? Oh. Okay. Start off with an Amplify. Hello world. Makes our life a heck of a lot easier. Okay, biased cognition. Gain 4 focus at the start of each turn. Lose 1 focus. Focus increases the effectiveness of channeled orbs. That's not bad. Axe kick. Deal 9 damage. Could be better. Undo. Set your HP to what it was last turn. Exhaust. Yeah, you know what? I think we're gonna go with an undo plus. I've been having a whole lot of problems with not dying, for lack of a better term. Be smart about this. Amplify. Capacitor. And we get to play those 2 for free. I hate you, but I think we throw out the poison on you. Then conversion. Wow, that was a lot of wasted energy. Are you dealing 9 damage already? Didn't you just channel last turn? Am I actually losing my mind? Makes defend costs nothing. Makes undo costs nothing. But I don't think this is the right turn to be using undo. Things how we're most definitely getting enough block between the 5 we have and the 5 from played. So you know what? Yeah, it's end our turn. And then we draw 3 cards. The Hello World makes a strike free. Ooh. Right. Can we kill you? 6. 12. We can't kill you this turn. So I still say this is probably the right call here. I'm hoping we can kill you before having to invoke the dark. Invoke the darkness. Dealing 21 damage. What actually is this madness? It's defend free. Melter, because we need to start dealing damage to you. You have 9 HP. Auto shields, just in case we can't get the job done this turn. Capacitor. It's ball lightning free. So we'll give a ball lightning. Strike. Axe kick. And our turn. We're not taking damage this turn, but we're also like not dealing damage this turn thanks to freaking. Oh, these daisies. Oh, but the lightning got the job done. Gain 13 block, innate exhaust. Oh. take it. We're probably not going to be needing it super often. Like, in this instance, we really, really don't need it, but, oh, we still have... Sure, you know what? We'll do that, and, save our energy for next turn. Makes that cost 0. Up in auto shields. Strike ya. We'll dual cast ya. And we'll melter ya. Okay, so those are both pretty bad. In fact, this whole hand I just really, really don't like. I'm afraid to play Undo because I don't know how it works with everything else we have going on here. So I think instead we just play it safe with the defend this turn and call quits for the turn. Okay. Storm. Defend. Reinforced body. Gives us more than enough block. Wow. You're really gonna do this right now. Really. And it's a pain turn too, no less. Oh, fudge. Are we just dead? We might just be dead. That's what... we're gonna lose some plate armor and take 1 damage. But we're not dead yet. If we weren't dead before, we are dead this turn, so... Like, God, I hate this so much. And, some pain to add salt to the wound. Okay, that was pretty bad. But, thanks for watching. Turbo, gain 2 energy, add a void to your discard. That seems awesome. Deal 24 damage if this kills an enemy, gain 3 energy. That's also really good. Deal 24 damage, channel 3 plasma. I haven't seen plasma before, but that also sounds really good, if not overly expensive. But, yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. If you made it to this point in the video, feel free to support in the form of a like or a follow if you're watching this on Twitch. And otherwise, have a good one, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now, though.